digits. And I think we've given us the brief history, just a brief history of overview of what each of these two does. So can tell us what do you think Power Virtual Agent does? Power Virtual Agents. Any idea of what Power Virtual Agent does? Any idea? No idea, no idea, no idea. Silence? Okay, I'll take your silence for no idea. So Power Virtual Agent is one of the Microsoft Power Platform tools. And what it does basically is that what it is used in building an intelligent chatbot. An intelligent chatbot. In most organizations, what they do basically is, if you have any question to ask, most organizations they have the front desk, the other personnel that are delegated to answering people's to just solving people's problem. Solving people's problem in the sense that they answers a lot of questions that clients or even internal people that they ask, most especially the front desk worker and also some HR personnel. So what they do basically is people come to them. What do you do? How much do you sell this? How can I refund this product? When can I do a refund? When am I qualified for a discount? And so how many outlets do you have? Or for the HR people, they ask questions like how many leave days do I have? Is the company going to pay for any certification I do? Or what percentage of the money will be paid? When can I go for my leave? And so on like that. We have a lot of questions, frequently asked questions that people ask. So we now find out that over time, most of the people that are delegated to answering this question, they also have their own response, their own primary assignment, which differs from all those questions that they ask. And oftentimes we find out that these questions, they come in often and often and often. They come in often, and they keep giving the same answer to the same question. Like somebody will come today and ask you, probably someone that just joining an organization will ask you, when am I due for annual leave? When can I go for an annual leave? When can my salary be increased? And so on. What can I even do to make sure that to get promoted in less than a year? And so on like that. So we now find out that these questions and many more questions, those are the different questions that people ask. And at the end of the day, as a result of answering the same question over, somebody will call you in the morning, ask you a question, the same question we ask again by like 30 minutes or 1 hour later, another 15 minutes later, the same question we ask by this another person, and you keep giving the same answer. So we find that oftentimes it really affects people's productivity. It affects productivity in the sense that a larger part of their time has been used in doing the same thing. Let me use that word. Is in doing the same thing, which is answering the same question all day. Whereby at the end of the day, they find out that their own primary assignment, it has affected their own primary assignment because they didn't have much time to deliver on their own primary assignment. So at the end of the day, when they are an line supervisor is measuring their KPI, you tell them you've not been able to meet this KPI, you've not been able to do this, forgetting that they were also saddled with another responsibility, which is greatly interfering with their own primary assignment. And like one of our our saying is that if you keep doing the same, if you keep doing one thing over, if you find yourself doing one thing over and over and over again, then you are not productive. If you find yourself repeating the same task all the time, then you are not productive. It is actually affecting your productivity. You are not being productive about it, because there is always a way. There's always a way around it. There's always a way to either to delegate it. There must be a way around it. You should not be doing one thing all the time. When you find yourself doing the same thing all the time, then you have to check yourself. You are not productive. So these and many more reasons are what the reason why we have Microsoft Power Virtual Agent. So Power Virtual Agent has come to rescue us in the sense that all these questions, in fact, some organizations, they already have a list of all the questions, the FAQ, they call them FAQs, which are the frequently asked questions. So they already have the list of all the questions, and they also have answers to all the questions. And one of the things that also happen in the case of answering questions is the way you answer questions depends on your mood. If you are happy, okay, Babatoko, your hand is up.
I just want to confirm if you're sharing your screen. You can see your screen.
Okay, I'm not yet sharing my screen. So apologies for that. Yes, I'm not yet sharing my screen. So the way you answer your question, the way you answer people's questions actually depends on your mood. On a day where you are extremely happy, you find yourself answering questions very well, attending to people very well. But on a day where you have a slight mood swing, then you find yourself what? Nagging. In fact, not even giving what? You might not even be able to give the full response that is required because you are not in the right mood. But when we delegate all this activity, all this mundane activity, when we delegate it to another, not to another person in this case, but to another thing, then it should give us the opportunity of focusing more on our own primary assignment, and also people's questions are being attended to. So that's why we have what? Power Virtual Agent. So we can, all the frequently asked questions that we have, all the questions that they have often, we can what? Document it and transfer it to an agent, to a machine that will answer the question. So it neither get tired, nor does it get overwhelmed. And it will answer their question appropriately based on what you have programmed in it. So it saves us a lot of time, a lot of manpower, and it's also improve productivity. And that's why we have Power Virtual Agent. So today we are going to go into Power Virtual Agent. Let's go to the interface of Power Virtual Agent to see how Power Virtual Agent actually looks. So I want all of us to go to our browser. Let's go to our browser. Type powervirtualagent.microsoft.com. I'll also share my screen now. Okay, let me share my screen. And you can also confirm, please confirm that you can see my screen. Confirm that you can see my screen.
Yes, we can.
All right, thank you. So let's go to our browser and type Power Virtual Agents. Okay, my name is there. Power Virtual Agents to Microsoft.com. Have it here already. Power Virtual Agent.microsoft.com. Yes, so we're going to powervirtualagent.microsoft.com. So there you should have the same thing I have on my screen. Yeah. We have this interface. So use the hand tool if you're here. Kindly use your hand tool. All right, so we all still have the Microsoft account that we created. So on the top right hand corner of the screen, where we have sign in. So let's just click on sign in. Or for you, you click on start free. Please click on start free. Just click on start free. Let me see. Let me get started. Click on start free. Then I'll click on get started since you have your accounts. Just click on start free. Then you click on okay. Yes, let's click on start free. Then you log in to take you to login to take you to click on start free and it will take you to the Power Virtual Agent interface. So if you're on this same screen with me, just confirm that you're on the same screen. Confirm that you've been able to log into the interface. Okay, I can see 2 ends are up already. So for those who are just joining us, you go to your browser and type Microsoft Power Virtual Agent. Just type powervirtualagent.microsoft.com. powervirtualagent.microsoft.com. Then when you get to that interface, you can now go on to and click on Start Free. Click on Start Free. For some people, you might request for your user ID, your username and password. So just use the account that the Microsoft account created initially at the start of this session. So you can use that. Then it will take you to Power Virtual Agent interface. So I'm going to give us 2 minutes to do that. 2 minutes to do that so that all of us can be on the same page.
Hi, sorry.
Hi, Babatokwe.
Is this start free the same thing as try free?
Yes, it's the same thing.
Okay.
Yes. So which simply means you are currently using a trial version of Power Virtual Agent. And one good thing about it is, we told you that it lasts for a month. So at the end of each month, once your trial license is about to expire, you'll be notified. Then you can also you can extend it. Once you are notified that it's about to expire, you can also extend it. So it will give you another 1 month. So for you to continue testing and trying out the features that you have there. So just keep extending. Okay, we have less than 40 seconds to go. And if you require any attention, just quickly raise your hand. If you need any help, you can put up your hand. All right, so are we all together now? Can I proceed? I want 2 people to confirm if I can proceed. And if you are still lagging behind, just call my attention. Call my attention, then we look at the challenge you are currently having. I need confirmation from 2 people before I can proceed.
Go ahead.
All right, 1. So 1 more person to give me the go ahead. And please, if you're having any challenge, just let us know. We can quickly fix that.
Yeah, I have something else here. It's telling me to keep my account secure and all of that.
Okay, when you click on try free, right?
Yeah. I've also done start free.
Oh,
but it's telling me
sorry.
to
Oh,
keep my
you are
account
seeing
secure.
start free at the top. At the middle of this, screen, can you see start free at the middle here?
Yeah. I can see start free.
So when you did it, have you tried that?
Yes, I've tried that as well. Telling me to keep my account secure. I don't know. Telling me method 1 of 2 apps, scan the QR code.
Okay. But do you see anywhere to continue from there?
Yeah, I'm trying to do that. So
okay, you can then if that did not work for you, can you sign in? You can sign in.
Okay.
Yes. Do you mind sharing your screen so that we can fix it together?
I'm using my phone, but then I can always join.
Okay.
Let me see if I can join now. I said. Hello, Sadiq. Hello. Hi, Sadiq. Can you hear me?
It's okay. That's 3 minutes. Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay. All right. So this is my screen.
Okay. Start by getting the app. Okay, this is just Microsoft Authenticator. Okay, click on sign in. Let's go to sign in. Yes, you can try signing from here. Let's see. Yes. Hi, Baraka. I can see the Baraka Jajan. Yes. Okay.
Next, right? I'll use this account and next.
Okay, next. Let's see. Go back. Yes, I think I know. So yes, go back. Skip for the next 14 days. Skip for now for next 14 days. Yes.
I think I'm good.
Yes, it will take yes.
This right?
Okay. Yeah, start free trial. Yes. Sorry, pick your location as Nigeria. So just start free trial.
I'm in Ogun State.
We are in Nigeria. Okay, I think you are good to go. Okay.
So what do I do now? I'll cancel this, right?
Okay, this is telling yes, cancel this. Can you see this? Yes. It's telling to create a new bot. No, hold on. No. Just enter any name there. Yes.
My name
Since you
here.
want to, yeah, just enter any name. So this tell you to create a new bot. So just enter anything there. Yes. So that's the name of the bot. We can change it later. Speak English. Yes. Yeah. Don't change that. So click on create it. We create this for you. But
I
that's
should leave it. I should leave this as PP series default Europe.
Yeah, click on drop down. Let's see what you have done there. If you have any other tenant, it's telling you your environment. Which environment do you want to create this? Do you have any other environment?
No, sir.
Then just click on create. Just click on
Okay,
create.
sir.
All right, thank you. Any other person? Hi, Baraka. Hello, Yinka. I think they joined later.
Hi, Sadiq.
How are you doing this evening?
Hi, Sadiq.
Okay, are we on the
I'm
same
fine, and
page?
you?
Well done, I'm good.
Yes, we are.
All right, all right. So, for Baraka, are we on the same page?
I can see your screen. I'm on create a chat box.
Okay, so just give it any name. Just give it any name. You notice that it won't allow you to go. So from my own screen, this is what okay. This is what I have on my own screen here. Is this what you have on your end there? Just give it a name and click on create. Don't worry, we are coming there.
Okay, sir.
All right. So right now we are on Power Virtual Agent interface. We are on the interface. So there are some things that we need to know on this interface before we even start before we start to create our own chat bot. So like we said before you guys join, we say Power Virtual Agents is meant for creating an intelligent chat bot that will answer people's questions. You know, the frequently asked questions that you have. So you can just put everything in the chat bot, then it will answer people's question. Once people visit it, then it will what? Answer their question. Now on the interface here, on the interface, you can see on the right hand side of my screen, okay, this is right. Okay, on the left hand side of my screen, we have different tabs there. Where we have the home tab, we have the topic, entities, analytics, publish, and so on. So these are the different things that we need to understand first before we actually go into creating our own bots. Now the first one is the home tab. On the home tab, that's where we see the different we have the quick start topic questions. These are just the easiest way to just quickly start to create your chat. And if you go down, you can see learn more. You can watch some videos. You can see we have the documentation, Microsoft documentation on Power Virtual Agent. You see that on Power Virtual Agent documentation. And we also have some short videos on where you can create your topics and test your bots using slot filling, different things, they sign in directly to chatbot and so on like that. If you want to see some videos that talks about how to create that talk about different aspects of your chatbot, so you can see them here under this what? Let's product video. So and so on. Then and slightly after the tabs, after the the home topics and so on, slightly immediately after it, in front of it, you have somewhere we call the test bot. So this is where you can test your bot. As you build, you test. So one good thing about chatbot about the Power Virtual Agent is as you build, you can actually test as you build. Right. So once you build, you can talk about topic, you start filling it, you can actually test how you can see the users, you can test the user's experience, how the bot will interact with the person and so on. So you don't need to start from the beginning and finish everything before you can actually start testing your bot. As you build, you can test immediately. You build. And we also have a button under the test bot there before the chat. That is to track your topics, to track your topics. Don't worry, we are going to talk about this once we start building our chat bot. So what this simply means is that you can actually track your topic after building some different topics. After being some aspect of, let me use that, from some different aspect of your chat. So, and you are testing it. Once you toggle this button on, that is to track it in between topics. So it will actually be showing it as it goes from one topic to the other. What do we call topic? I'm going to explain that as we go ahead. So that's all about the home page. And also on the home page, that is where, to the right hand side of your home page, that is where you can start. You can also start building your bot. So to the right hand side, at the extreme right, you can see the initials of my name, which is Sadiq Yusuf. Before that, we have a question mark. That's the help button. If you need help while building your bot, any help you need. So when you click on it, you see the documentation, the community, the blog, and all the notes that have been released. You can see that from here. And after that, we have the settings button. The setting button, we have two important things in the settings button. I think we should come and talk about this after we have talked about the different tabs that we have here, and also this last one, the bot panel. So let's just jump here so that you will easily understand what I'm going to explain under this and these settings when we get there. So the next tab after the home is what we call the bots, the topic, sorry. We call it topic. So when you are building a chat bot, there's something we call topics. Topic, just like the name sound, there are the different topics that you want to talk about in your bot is talking about. For example, I talk about leave the other time, I talk about pay rise the other time, I talk about some other things as well when I talk with different branches and so on like that. So those are the different topics that we have. So if a particular aspect of your bot, what it is talking about is what we call a topic. For example, if you know one aspect of your bot is talking about leave, so a topic, there's going to be a topic here. So that leave aspect of the bot is a topic on its own. When you talk about the different branches that you have in your business, so that branch is also a topic. So the different subheadings that we are going to be having, different discussion points that we have, so we can create several topics for that. You know, when I talk about leave, the different types of leave that we have, you can create a separate topic for each of them, so that for easy navigation of your bot. So and in topic, when you are creating the topic at the top here, so by default, Microsoft will create, we have 12 topics. I think I have another topic here. By default, we have 12 topics that will be created for all the bots that you're going to create. For any bot that you want to create, we have 12 topics for it. By default, it will come with it. And out of that 12 topics, 4 of the topics will automatically be on. Their status is going to be on. Now let me put it into context. Now, on this end here now, the topic, this need help, is not a default topic. The greetings is a default topic that comes along with any chat. So when you create any chat bot, so greetings will come part of it. They all this diff variable, they escalate, the end conversation, sources on sources. That's talking about after you've finished chatting. Also, this topic will be automatically called on. So different topics, we have goodbye topics as well. So let's look at one of those topics and see what we have in the topic. Now, when you talk about the greetings, now let me click on greetings. When you talk about greetings, you can see, so for each topic, there is always a triggering phrase. For each topic, there is always a triggering phrase. I told you can create multiple topics as you want. You can create as many topics as you want. But for your bot to call on any of the topic, there must be something that will trigger it. And those are the triggering phrases. For example, now this greeting, now if I click on triggering greetings, so we have 50. So this is the box for the trigger phrases. So currently we have, Microsoft has given us 52 different phrases that will trigger the greeting topic. We have good afternoon, good morning, hello. That is, anytime in your bot anytime you type anything that looks like any of these triggering phrases, can you say hey, hello, hi, how are you, and so on. Anytime you type anything of such here, it will automatically trigger this topic, which is greeting. And under it, then followed by what? The different responses, the different response that will follow. The different customized response. Now let's put that into context. Here on my test box here, if I say here, I can just type the message. I can type my message. When I say what part of let me see, I have good afternoon, good morning, hello. So let me just use hello. If I say hello, what happened? You can see. So my hello now, understand what I'm using, it will automatically trigger this greetings topic. And what will I get from side? You can see here, it says the response that follows is what? Hi, I am Sadiq, your virtual HR support. You're welcome to this by myself. So this is what response that will follow, because this is the customized response that has been automatically assigned to this topic. That is, whenever you use any of these triggering phrases, it should automatically send you these messages. You can have as many messages as you want. As many messages as you want. So this is topic. So you can customize it, change it to your own taste, and so on. In fact, you can even add so when you're talking about topic, we have a lot of things on that topic. So to call on your topic, you can customize it. So even on this plus sign here, you can add a node. We call it a node. This plus sign is called a node. So you can use to add anything you want to your topic, but we are going to get them later. So now let's go back. So
Hi, sorry.
Hello, Baba Tokpai.
Yeah, in a situation where I type something that doesn't meet with the keywords that I have in my topic, so what will happen?
Yes, so exactly, that's where we go to this setting. So the chat the bot will automatically ask you, it will auto-populate some of the topics that we've already built there. It will auto-populate them for you. They ask you, do you mean this? So it will bring out some suggestion for you. Yes, it will bring out some suggestion for you. So we're getting there. So these are the triggering.
Because I just tried that. I typed hello Sandra, and it's telling me that sorry, I'm not able to find a related topic. Can you rephrase and try again?
Yes, exactly. Yes, that's the default message that you have. But there's a way we can also customize that whenever you put in any triggering phrases that it does not understand, it should give you some topics. It will automatically bring out some topics,
right?
Related topics, yes, it will bring it for you. Yes. So that is topic. So we have different topics. Escalate when maybe after you finish chat, when you chat with the bot, yet you've not been able to find any solution to your response. It can escalate to a customer agent, to somebody that can pick it up from there. And one good thing about this thing is once it escalates to a live agent, you don't need to start your conversation all again. As it escalates, it will show the chat history to the live agent that's going to pick it up. So the person will automatically understand the discussion that you've had before the chat is being transferred to him or her. So we also have greeting, end discussion, and when you say goodbye, thank you, and so on. Different topics. And you can also add your own topics too. So if you want to add a new topic, you come here at the top of the screen here where we have new topic. When you click on the new topic now, from what I can see, I've clicked on the new topic and it's telling me that okay. Let me go back. Yes, when you click on new topic, yes, right now everything is just everything is just blank. In fact, even my topic is called untitled. So the first thing I need to do is to give a name to my topic. To give a name to my topic. Then I will have to enter the phrases that will trigger this topic. The phrases that will trigger this. Currently, we have nothing. There's no triggering phrases. We simply means what? Nothing. So there's nothing that will call on this topic to answer any question. So I need to enter some phrases that will answer and some phrases that will trigger this particular phrases. So I can here I will just put on the different phrases I want and add. So you can see there is a plus sign beside it here. So this is what you use to add as many phrases as you can. And the more the triggering phrases, the more easy for your bot to be called upon. So that is topic. But in some cases, some of our organizations, they already have a website that people will actually go there to ask questions. For most importantly, we already have our website as an aspect that people can actually ask a question. They can ask a question and drop the they ask a question and we will respond to their questions there. So in such case, where you already have a website or somewhere where your FAQ, which is the frequently asked questions, where they currently reside, you can actually connect to that as well. You can connect to that instead of you to start building the topic one after the other using the new topic here. You can easily connect to it. So if you come here now under the suggested topic here, can you see this suggested topic? You can just click on the drop down there. Can you see? We have from blank or from broad framework. When you click from blank, let me see. This way you start your topic from blank. But you can also click on this suggested. When you click on broad framework, can you see now? So you click on what is saying about framework, we try to open them over generally. So because this is already a new this is I've already started creating this bot. Let me open the new bots. So okay, let me just quickly do this. I'll show us how to start creating a new bot. So but there's something I actually want to show us here. Language is English. Okay. Chris. So all we need to do here, what I'm trying to bring out there is all we need to do is when you click on that, the suggested topic, you only need to drop the link to that your website. Drop it there, and automatically your bot will automatically connect to that. It will automatically connect to the website and pick out you create a lot of suggested topics there. Okay. Thank you. Now, okay, see provisioning this for me. So it will automatically connect to the website that you currently have. And what will it do? It will auto-populate based on the question that have been asked in the past. It will auto-populate it will automatically generate some topics for you. It will automatically generate some topics for you. And once it generates that topics for you, those topics will automatically be put of the status from what we were seeing before. Okay, let me see. Okay, this up now. Yes, so you can see the status currently. The status are topics. Some of the topics are on, some are always on. So these are the default topic. They are always on, always on. And if your topic has any error, your topic can only have error when you've not completed. Probably there's a blank space in any of your topics, so it will be throwing error. So when you come to the suggested topic here, let me see now. Okay. Yes, so when you come to suggested topic here, like I was saying, so all you need to do, you can see here, link to an online content. So all you need to do is just drop the link to that website where you have it. Just drop the link to the website and it will automatically click on add it. It will automatically generate some topics for you based on the question that have been asked in the past. Then from your own end, you can then decide whether you want to whether you want to go along with this topic that I generate for you, or you want to modify it. So instead of you to start creating the topics one after the other, it will do that for you. But don't worry, when we want to start creating our own bots, we will explore that option as well. So let's go to the entity, which is the top tab, the entities. So entity are the just let me call it, you can call it the data, the different data types that we already have in our bots. So for example, now, if you have any question that is talking about number, you can easily use entity to what? To extract number. So for example, this one is talking about age. So when you use in your bot, when you use any entity, this age is talking about what? Age of a person, place, or 18. So if your bot is asking for the other person's, the user's age, what is your age? So whether the person types it in text or you put it in number, it will automatically what? Identify it, because you have used what? Age entity. That's what we call like the data type. The same thing, a boolean. So boolean is just talking about positive. This is positive or negative responses. So it extract is a yes or no. So it extracts that true or false, yes or no from your what is. That's what boolean does. Also cities. So this extracts what? City name. As it extracts city name. If you type, okay, which city are you currently chatting us from? You can say, I am currently chatting from Lagos. So that city, what this entity we do is that what? It will extract just what? Lagos from that response. It will automatically identify Lagos as a city from that response. So not taking consideration of all the different the long sentence that you've typed, where it will identify that Lagos is the city that you are talking about. The same thing, color. When you're talking about color, you have different colors and so on. So it identifies colors from what? From your response. Continent, country, date and time, duration, email as well, and so on. Email, events, and so on. We have a lot of what? A lot of, can you see? So for example, now, okay, this is email. So my email, if your input, if your response is my email is user_input@site.net, so it will automatically extract what it will understand that this is the email itself. So this is what it was going to extract from the old information that you supplied, and it will save it as what? This is the value it needs, and so on. The same thing, color, continent, number, and so on. And you can also what? You can also create your own entity. You can create your own entity by clicking on new entity, then add the entity that you want. So are you creating from a closed list? For example, that is a closed list, like you can see, like the size of our clothes. You know, we have extra, small, large, XXL, and so on, or the regular expression. So any list that you want to create. And another thing is, when you click on this now, you give it a name, and what? You list the entity. For example, if you want to ask somebody for the sizes of their clothes, you know, we have small, we have medium, we have large, we have extra large, and so on. So you can create an entity for that. And one good thing about entity is that what? You can use entity in any of your topic. You can use it in any of your topic. And it also has its own smart matching. Look at this smart matching. This one talks about when somebody wants to type small, instead of SMALL, the person type SMAL. So this smart matching will automatically what? Relate it to the small that you have there. That it will smartly recognize that, okay, you want to talk about small, and so on like that. Don't worry, we will talk about this in details when we start building our app. So let's move on to my analytics. Analytics, what it does is just basically giving you a summary of how your bot is doing. To give you the summary of how your bot is doing. Now, it will tell you, we have different cards here, the total sessions that your bot has been able to complete. Total sessions that have been completed, rate of engagement, you can see resolution. How often does your bot resolve question? from the start to finish? Was he able to answer the question from the start to finish, or it later what escalated? So the number of engagement that it was able to resolve from start to finish, that you don't need to escalate to the live agent. It will put it the percentage, and what it also put it, what percentage of each session was escalated. You have it there. The abandon rate. Abandon rate is talking about when you are chatting with the bot and you just suddenly abandon it. You don't ask. The bot is expecting a response from you, but probably maybe you are doing one thing or the other, or somebody just took over your attention, or you need to attend to something, so you just abruptly end that discussion. You don't continue that. So that's the abandon rate. It should take cognizance of that too. So this here is kind of like engagement over time, session over time, so on, resolution rate. These are the different analytics. This is summarized version, and it's summarized for you from so dates, from date. You can pick it from date to date, when to when. You can see the how it has been doing over. So that will also help you in upgrading your, if there's any way you need to improve your bot. So this analytics will also help you in doing that. Topic triggering review, customer satisfaction. You can see that number of session, then billing as well. Now, when we talk about session in Power Virtual Agent, we are talking about an end-to-end conversation. A session in Power Virtual Agent simply means when you type I and you get a response from the bot, that is a complete session. That is your own input and a response from the bot. That's what makes a session. That's what makes a session. And what the session does is, one of the reasons, okay, if you are chatting with a chatbot, right? So for your chatbot to there are different criteria for your discussion to end with the chat. There are different criteria for the chat to end, for you to have a complete discussion with the, that will end that discussion, that will mark the end of your discussion with the bot. Number one is for your discussion to go over, for you to have 100 complete session. That is you interacting with the bot, your input and the bot's response to go over 100 tons. When you have 100 sessions, then that means when you've completed your engagement, or you still on it, it understand that you have completed a whole circle of session. So that session will end. That means any subsequent after any conversation after that, you are on another conversation entirely. So we have different options like that. So that's part of it. Then the third one is the publish. Yes, after building your bot. Hi.
Sorry, I have an issue. I can't start a chat or anything. I've created my bot, but it's saying your request is missing the required bot header. So it's like throwing an error message.
Okay, so okay, so what's the error message, please?
Your request is missing the required bot ID header.
Bot ID.
ID.
Okay, what did you type in the chat? Yes, I get.
I can't type anything in the chat.
You can't type in the chat, right? Okay, yes. No, there are some things are missing there. Yes, something is missing there. Don't worry, we're going to figure that out when we start building our chat. Yes, something is not complete over there. Yes. So, like I was saying, publishing your bot. After building your bot, you need to be able to use the bot. Now, where do you want to use the bot? After building the whole bot from the beginning, you've considered everything and so on like that. Where do you want to deploy your bot? So you can deploy your bot on different channels. You can deploy it on different channels. Now, looking here, we have configure channels here. We have configured channels here. If I go to channels, we see the different places where we can deploy our bots. You can see you can deploy it on Microsoft Teams. If it's an internal bot, you can deploy it on your Microsoft Teams. Probably it's for just for your it's for the organization use only. So you can deploy it on Teams. You can deploy your bot on the demo website. You look at that on the custom website. What's it called? On mobile app, Facebook, Twitter, Skype. We have Skype here. Skype, Slack. Where's my map? Okay, yes. Skype, Facebook, Cortana, Slack, Telegram. Different spaces where you can where you can actually deploy your bot after building it. So the publish is talking about publishing your bot to the different channels that we have. Now, how do you manage the last one, which is managing your bot? When you want to manage them, the first one we have a drop down there.
Hi,
the bot. Hi.
Yeah, does that mean that we can only publish online or make use of the bots online? Can we use it offline as well?
Offline.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe I should add this to the question. Take for example, what is telecommunication that is telecommunication company that maybe you want to subscribe for data, you want to do something, and you price a code and it goes. Can we call that a chatbot as well?
You press the code. Please come again.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Take for example, I want to subscribe for data, and then I press a code on my phone. You know, it's offline, and then it will request me to type one other number like that. Can we call that an interactive chatbot as well?
That is not a child. Yeah, it depends. So it depends. You can create something of such so that that chatbot will automatically fetch information from your yes, you can create a chatbot, something of that nature. But theirs is can I really call it a chatbot? Yes, it's more like a chatbot, and at the same time, it's as if it's not a chat. It depends on the back end. The back end itself. So this, yes, you can create something like that. You can look into. They already have a system that we do whatever you want to do. So after filling the chat, the bot, we can call it, they didn't call it a chat, but they just use a code. So they have I think they have to the best of my knowledge, they have a different application for that. But you can actually create something that looks similar like that. Similar to that, like, okay, if you need this, press one and so, and it fetch you the right information. But theirs is working both. You can't really say you are offline because it is interacting with another platform that is actually recharging your phone automatically. So we can call it what do we call this thing? It's an on-prem, yes, on-prem data, something like that. So it's really not an online stuff, yes. But you can build a chatbot that will also function as such, that will function in that regard. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, to an extent it does. You said we can't really call it offline. At times I can use it on all these small smartphone, and the code will just go directly, and then I do all I have to do.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you.
All right. So on the details, when you have managed on the details, this is where you can see the details of your chart, the name of your bots. If you want to bring an icon is asking you, I can bring any picture from it. So that icon is what will be just like your DP on WhatsApp or so. So the icon of the chat icon, if you want to change anything. So these are the different details of my chat. Then we go to the channels. So this is talking about different channels where we can deploy the bot. Then in some cases where the bot cannot answer your question. Basically, when you are building your chatbot, you have to build it in such a way that it is exhaustive. It is mutually exhaustive. That is, it answers almost all questions. It answers almost all questions. So even if you now need to transfer the call, on rare cases, should you transfer the call to a live agent? Because the purpose of you building a chatbot is to relieve you of answering questions. So you have to look, when you're building your bot, you have to look inward, outward, left and right. Make sure all it is the answers are exhaustive, so that when people interact with your bot, they won't have any reason to want to speak to anybody again, so that it is exhaustive. But in some cases, in some rare cases, the users that are interacting with your bot might need the help of a live agent. So in such cases, what we do is that you can also build your bot in such a way that it can transfer the chat to a live agent. But that will now connect to another tool entirely, which we call it the omni-channel, we call it the customer engagement hub. So this is what we now make it to able to transfer it to a live agent. So when you make use of these two, this requires a separate subscription. You need a license to use this omni-channel and this as well. So what this does is that once the bot will ask you if you want to speak, when you get to a certain stage in your chat, and the chat cannot answer the question again, the bot will ask you if you want to speak with a live agent. Once you pick yes that you want to speak with the live agent, it will automatically reroute all your chat to that live agent. Then the agent will be able to pick it up from there. That's what this does. Then security. What kind of security do you want to create for your bot? Sharing, we want to invite people to authentication. What kind of authentication do you want your user to have? Web channel security, and this is talking about how the authentication aspect, then the skills of your bot. So you can add, when you talk about skills, so you can add different skills. Here now, if I click on add skills, what kind of skills do I want to assume? This is basically going to look at my manifest. In most cases, you won't need to make use of this. You just put the link to my manifest. Manifest is just such a way that you already have you have a documentation of all your bots on all your questions somewhere, so you can put the link here, then it will automatically pick that up. Then the AI capabilities of your bots. So if you want, when you have topics that are overlapping in such a way that you have some topics, probably 2 or more topics are having the same triggering phrases. When they're having the same triggering phrases, then that's what we call topic overlapping. So the bot will be confused. Now, which topic will I call? For example, now if I say, if one of your topic, your triggering phrase, you have a triggering phrase that's talking about salary increment. Now, and that triggering phrase, you have it in more than one topic. It appears in more than one topic. When you put that kind of triggering phrase in the chat, so the bot will become confused. Confused as to which of the topic should I actually call. So it gets confused. So topic overlapping. So it helps you to. So what this does is that whenever you have used a triggering phrase before, so and you want to use it somewhere else, it will quickly call your attention to it. And also topic suggestion from chat transcript. So this is to suggest chat topics for you based on the discussion that you have, and automatic triggering improvement. Yes. In some cases, when you enter some questions, when you enter an input and your bot find it difficult to actually pinpoint which topic should be called, just like the response that Babatope got earlier on when he put the kind of input that the bot did not understand. So what it does is that from the response from your input, from your later input now, that your bot will learn from that. Okay, whenever you enter something of this nature, it seems this is kind of topic I need to call. Then subsequent it will use that to improve itself, and subsequently when it sees anything of such, it will not even ask you that question again. It will automatically what pick that topic for you. So that's what the AI capability of the bot does. Now this is talking about what? This is all about the different tabs that we have in the bot. Now let me now talk about where we left from these settings. Now at the top right hand corner of the screen, where we have topic, or where we have settings, we have different settings here. We have the general settings and the system fallback. These are the two options that we have. Under the general settings, when you click on the general settings, this is where you can change the background of your bot. So dark mode, if I put on my dark mode now, it will change the overall background and change to dark mode, like what I have here. You can see that's the theme of my chart. So currently, before I have the lighter this in there, but now I've changed the background. When I go back to the settings again, go to general settings. So when I put it off the dark mode, then it will automatically change it back to the light background that I have initially. So it depends on how you want your background to be. You can put on that. Also, another thing is that you can, from here, you can import or you export your bot as a solution. You can export your bot. So after building a bot, if you need that same bot somewhere else, probably in another environment or so, instead of you start building the bot from the beginning, it again from the beginning, you can actually export this bot and go and import it in that environment that you want to, in the new environment where you want to use it. And the last option there is delete a bot. So you have to be very careful with this button. You need to just say caution, this action after you confirm this action, it will automatically delete you, but you have to be very sure that what you want to do is to delete the bot. And it will automatically delete you, but you can't recover it again. There's nothing like a recycle bin here. So once you have a bot that you want to delete, you come here and delete the bot. It will automatically delete it permanently. No recycle bin where you can go and call it back. Now we move on to the next option that we have on these settings, which is what we call the system fallback. The system fallback. So just like when we click here, you see have settings and general and system fallback. When you click on settings as well, you can see the system fallback. Now, what system fallback does is that mostly when you drop a chat, when you chat with your bot, and you drop something that confuses the bot, automatically it will tell you that it did not understand your inputs, and it will prompt you to re-enter another thing, probably to rephrase your sentence. That is what you get by default. But in most cases, we don't want that. We don't want our bot to keep asking our users to keep rephrasing before they actually get to where they are going. But what we want is we want a situation whereby we want our users to come in, put something, and they automatically get a response for it. That will trigger any topic that we have. But in such case, we have different ways of typing, of writing our sentence. Somebody might just come and just type, might even type, might abbreviate their chat. So such that the bot will not understand it. But in a case whereby our bot does not understand your input, we don't want it to ask you question again. What we just want to do is we want to suggest some topics for you. Instead of you having, Babatope, please confirm. When you type, I think earlier you said you type hello Sandra, it asks you to what was the response that you got? Can you still remember the response you got?
Yeah. Hello, Sadiq.
Hi.
Yeah. So when I typed it, it said, sorry, I'm not able to find a related topic. Can you rephrase and try again?
Exactly. So to tell you that what it is not able to find a related topic to your input. So and it will ask you to rephrase and try again. So at some point, the users might get frustrated when you keep typing, you see they don't understand you. So we might want to avoid that situation, and that is what our system fallback is meant for. Instead of the bot asking you to type all over again, you can just come here on the fallback topic here. You can add some topic, some of the topics that you already have in your bots, some of the questions that your bot answers. You can see when I tick it, okay, let me delete it again so that I see what I did. Some of the questions that your bot is designed to answer, you can make it as part of, make it part of the suggestion that will come up for the person. So that will guide the person's thought on what to click. So when you click on add a fallback topic now, once you add a fallback topic, it will not give that response that you get again. Well, what will you do? It what you go to for now. Here we are going to go to. It will now ask you go to fallback topic. So what are the options that you want? So here now you cannot pick. You cannot pick your fallback topic. By default, this is what fallback topic is part of the default topics that have been created by your that was created by Microsoft. Default topics that will come from it is called fallback. You can see. So by default, and one good thing about the default topic is when you type in anything, you can see the triggering phase is unrecognized user inputs. It will automatically call this topic. What do I have here? Say 1 minute. For me, yes, it has what this is the message that my user will get. 1 moment, let me get you more help with triggering phase. Now here I don't want this again. All I can do is what I can now redirect this once you have unrecognized input, it will redirect you to some of the input. I will have to build it in such a way that I will link it to some of the input, some of the topics that I've already created. So that is what will come out for you. Instead of it asking you to type your input, that is the response. But in that case, the response you're going to get is what it will to give you some suggested topics. And from there, now you can say, okay, this is what I want, and what your conversation will pick up from there. So that is what that does for you. Now, right, okay, this is 9:46 already. So tomorrow we are going to look at tomorrow is how to now start building. We build a bot. Probably we can be from the beginning to the end. If we cannot complete it, then that might even serve as might serve as an assignment for us. Then we also look at how you can start. We are going to look at two things: how you can start building your bot from the beginning, or from suggested by connecting to a third party application. Also whereby you just all you need to do is just drop the link to that app, to that site. Yeah, you can even connect to a PDF, doc, so long it is online, it is in cloud, your OneDrive, your OneDrive and so on like that. You can connect to it once it is in cloud. So all you need to just get the link to it, put it here, then it will automatically create that content for you. Then the last thing that we'll look at before we go is what? How do you even start to create a bot? When you want to create a bot, there is a panel here for the bot here. It's already looking like your bot panel at the top right hand side of the screen. where you have the initials of your name. For me, I have SYA, which is Sadiq Yusuf. I have help, settings. Before settings, we have the bot panel there. You have the bot panel. That is where you start to create your bots. When you click on the bot panel, you can see these are the different bots that I already have in this environment. Here, you can pick the environment that you want the bot to reside. Currently, this is the environment I have, and these are the number of bots that I already have in this environment. You can also change the environment here. When you click on this drop down, you can change the environment. So you can change the environment to pick your the suitable environment where you want your bot to reside. Then after doing that, then there's a button here that's talking about new bots. When you click on the new bots now, okay, let me go back there. When you click on the new bots, then first thing that it asks you is to give your bot a name. There is always a name to your bot. Give your bot a name. You can call it any name of it. I can call it, for me, I'll call it Yemi, call it Yemi bots. I can call it the FUS, so that is any question that you have on this on this Yemi, then this is the name. That's the reason why I'm building this bot, just to answer this. Then what language do you want your bot to speak? So you can pick, you have different languages there. Japanese, English. Unfortunately, the bot cannot speak Yoruba. I don't think you can speak any of the Nigerian language, except our official language is English. So English is what you pick. Then select your environment. The different environment where you want the bot to reside. You can see you pick the environment here. After picking that, then you can create the bots. Once you click on the button for create, what it does is automatically to start provisioning your bots. You can see, for a first timer, it might take time for Power Virtual Agent to provision your bot, mostly around 5 minutes or so. But if you are the type that have been creating a bot before, it will take less time. So if it is taking more time from your end, don't panic. It is because you are a first timer. So it takes time to provision everything for you, provision the bot, all the default topic that will come along with the bot. It will create that for you, as you can see. So now it has finished. You can see in less than a minute, it has provisioned my own bot, because this is not the first bot I am building. And now it has called the name. This is the name of my bot now. So I can go to the topics, then it will load all the suggested topic for me. You can see here now, I have all the suggested topic. There are usually 12 in numbers, 12 suggested topic. You can see, yes, 12 suggested topic. And some of them are by default. They are always the greeting topics. So you can also put on and off your topic, the status. Once you put off your topic, it simply means even if you use the trigger phrase for this topic, it will not call this topic, because the topic is already off. So it is different from you deleting the topic. So if you want to delete the topic, you can come to the ellipsis here. If you want to get informed, this is the details of the topic. Here is go to the triggering phase of this topic. But if you want to delete it, just come to the ellipsis here and click on delete. You can always delete the topic, make it that if you can duplicate the topic, that's go to make a copy, or go to analysis of that topic. Well, so deleting the topic will automatically delete it completely from your bot. You won't have that topic again. But if you want to suspend it temporarily, you can put it off. You can put off a topic. But other topics here, when you look here, some topics here, you don't even have the capacity to put them off. They are always on. Those are the greeting topics. That is 8 out of the 12 topics, they are always on. The greetings, escalate, end conversation, confirm success, failure, and so on like that. They are always on. They are always on. But you can now decide whether you want to use this topic in your bot or not. But they are always on. These four, you can either edit them, delete them, or do anything you want. You can see I'm putting on this one again. So this is all about what? Our introduction to our Chapter virtual agent. Okay, now this bot I just created, now I can go ahead to delete my bots. Let me come to the back panel here. Sorry, you go to your settings here. On the general settings, you can see, so since I'm on this menu, I want to delete this bots now. Let me delete. So to be sure that I'm deleting the right bots, I need to enter the name. Yeah. So let me just copy this now and put the name of the bot. You just want to be sure that what you are doing the right thing. That's why it's asking this question. Yes, delete. I'll click on delete. Then it will automatically delete this bot for me. What's the issue? Object not found. Okay, let me go back and delete it. But this is just how you can delete your bots. Did I copy any character? Let me be sure this is the bot. So any question? Any question? I won't want to take much of our time. I've successfully deleted. All right, please go ahead with your question.
Let's say where I left if I want to go back to it the next time.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello, please confirm if you can hear me.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me too?
Yes.
All right, please go ahead.
Yeah, I'm saying if I want to resume to where I stopped, how are we going to resume, and how are we going to save the done?
Okay, I think I missed the last part of it, but I think what you're trying to say is that where if you want to go back to where you stop, right? Okay, let me start from I had save. I think I asked the word save. That how we save your bot, right? Yes. So you can save your bot just the normal way we save our this thing. So after creating the topic and so on, you do you can always save, do Control-S to save. So now for each topic now, so as you create, once you create a new bot, after entering the name, the environment, and once you click on create, you've automatically create that bot. If I come here now, I will see all the different bots. So once you do that, you've automatically create and save that bot. So, but for all the modifications that you'll be doing, for example, you want to add a new topic to it. When you add a topic, you add this thing before you. So you need to save for it. No, now let me add the topic now. Okay, let me call this topic question. Just call it question. The triggering phrase is, I will just use question for you as a triggering phrase. I can add more and more to it. Now at the top here, can you see here? At the top right of the screen, you can see the save icon, just like our Microsoft Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. So click on save here. Save topic. Epic is saying this topic has one error. Now let me see the error. The error is that what? The reason why it's showing up is the error is it's expecting me to type something in this box. Now I want to enter the triggering phrase now. Question for you. Yeah. Now you click on save. You see that what? It will save my topic. But the moment you create a bot, you have automatically saved that bot. So any modification that you are now doing on that bot now is what I can see. So it has saved my bot now. So I can now go ahead to either to change this. If I do any changes in here now, I say, how are you? Okay, let me see. This time, do you have? Okay, this is the message that the person will see. Then you click on save all the time. You need to save. And if you want to, can you see I've saved this now? So if I go back to my topic, I'll see there. But if you want to add more trick, probably you need to want to improve the triggering phrases as well. You want to improve it. So I can just come here, can see trigger phrases here. Click on it. Okay. Then add more to it. I see, where is the first one? This time, add more. Let me see, answer. I call it answer. Add more. So as I'm adding to triggering phrases, it is counting it for me. Can see currently I have two trigger phrases. Then I can go ahead and save. Then it will save that for me. So I think the other question is that how do you go back, right?
Yes, if you want to resume to the work, what you've already saved.
What you've already saved. Okay. Once you come back to it, okay. Go ahead, please.
No, continue.
All right. So once you create anything, you've modified it and so on like that. So all your bots under this bot panel, this is where your bot will reside. So once you click on any of this here, probably maybe you switch on to another box or bot or so. So once you click on any of these bots here, it will automatically take you to the bot. So long you save all the topics, any amendment that you make, then it is fine. You will see everything there. And here on this pane here is where you can test your bot. Let me see. Good evening. Name. Can you see now? So as you build, you can always test the bots. Good evening. Currently, the default this I have there is what? Hi, I'm virtual leader. Can help you with your account questions, other store information, and more. If you like to speak a woman in Jeremy, so what can I help you with today? So this is expecting your response. And to see all the topics that you build, just come to this topic tab, then you see everything there. Please, does that answer your question?
Yes, thank you.
All right, thank you. You're welcome. Any other question? It's 10 p.m. already.
Hi, Sadiq.
Hello, Watakwai.
Yeah, so I want to ask, let's say, for example, I mistakenly delete one of the topics. You were telling us that one can delete the topic. Is there a way I can undo that? That's number one.
Okay.
Number two is that can the bot speak more than one language at a time? Take, for example, I have maybe different branches, one in Nigeria, one in Togo, another one in France. And people that want to be using the bot, they don't, not everybody speak English, you get. So I need it to speak, I need it to speak English, Togolese, if that's language, and then French as well. Is there a way we can actually build that in? And my last question is, I think there is another icon at the leftmost corner that they call the hide bots. I'm not sure you talked about that.
Okay. Thank you, Baba. All right, so let me start from deleting your topic. Like I said earlier, when you come here, like this is the topic, the new topic I create now. If I come here to delete the topic, I've deleted it automatically. There's no way for it. Deleting this topic cannot be undone. Can you see? It cannot be undone. So you have to be very sure when you are deleting anything. So you cannot undo any. Once you delete, you have deleted. Like I said, there's nothing like recycle bin here where you can go and bring it back. No. Once you delete, you have to delete permanently. The same thing with your bot, not only topic, it doesn't apply just to topic alone. With the bot itself, once you delete the bot, that is it. you need to start all over again. If for any reason you still need to call it, so you have to start all over again. That's one. Then secondly, can the bot speak different language? Yes, it can. So you can customize it in such a way that it speaks different language. So probably when they come in, they have to pick in their language. They have to pick their language. Is it English, French, and so on like that? Yes. So I've not really explored that feature too, but I've seen a bot. So I've seen somebody. Yes, that created a chat bot that speaks different language before. So I'm very sure it can do that as well. So it can speak different language based on what you want. Then yes, the last thing that I said I didn't talk about is this this icon here, the hide bot. Yes, what this hide bot does is right now once I build, I can test on this pane here where to test the bot. So if for any reason I want to collapse, I want to hide this thing. Once I click on this, it will hide it for me. By default, I think some people at your end here there, the bot is automatically hide. The test bot where you can test your bot, that pane is hidden for you. So you have to if you can come here and click on if you see that this thing has not changed to test your bot. Once you click on test your bot, it's automatically expand to bring up this page for you and hide when you click on hide. So this is what this, thank you for that. So this is what this does. So you can hide and and hide, test, and so on. Then the topics, yes, the topics too. Track between topics. I said it earlier on that okay. There's one function in bot that's called start over. Right, I think so. I think start over. Yes, you understand what I want this thing to start all over again. Now you see what happened. He said what? Okay, let me clear this thing again. Let me clear it. So if you want for you to clear this chat now, just click on let me go back to topic. I want to show you something. Yes. For you to clear the chat that you already have in this test box, so you click on this this reset button to clear all the chat. Now, what this track between topic does is when I put it off and I say hi, it just respond to me and so on like that. But when I reset this in now, and I say track between topic. What track between topic does is that when I tap anything, it will automatically go into that topic. I will see how it is moving from one step of that topic to the other. If I say hi now, for example, look at this interface here where we have all the topics. You can see we have just all the topics here right now. So when I put enter now, it will track it and automatically go and look for which topic did I trigger. So it has found out that I triggered the greetings topic, and it's showing me that the triggering phase, the message that come over. Once I trigger it, this is the first message that will come. Hi, I'm your virtual agent. I can help you with this disease. That's the same question here. After doing that, what will you do? It says you drop this square message for you too, and that is the message. And here as well. So triggering is just what this topic is for. It track it from this. From here now, if I say something like escalate, I see it takes me to another topic. This escalate triggers another topic, and what this does is it takes me to that topic itself, and it is showing me how it progresses. It took this because this topic is one of the topics that I have here. You understand? So the next one it tick it to because it has dropped the message. So if you can easily use this to track if there's any error, where the error is coming from in your topic. Which one is not running, it is sticking it. So that is what this track between topic does. So we will look at everything very much more. So, but I think one assignment I want to give us is I want us to think about one use case that we can use. So we can just build a chatbot on that. Just think of one process, one process that we can actually build a chatbot on. So tomorrow we'll work on that and build a chatbot from beginning to the end. Any other question? any other question? Hello. Please let's confirm that we can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear, Mr. Sadiq. No question for me.
All right, thank you. Anybody? Let me hear from any female. I think we have Baraka and Sandra in the house.
No questions from me.
All right, thank you, Sandra. Okay, Baraka, can you speak? I've not heard your voices. Can I hear anything from you? Let me just hear hi, hello from you. That's something.
Hi, hello.
No, that's not the voice of Baraka. That's not the voice of Baraka. Yes, she is. Hi, Baraka. Probably the network, because I can see that here now she's unmuted.
Maybe she don't go chop.
It's late already. Yes. All right, thank you everybody for joining today's session. I hope you've learned one or two things from this session. So tomorrow, like I said, you can come with any use case. Let's build a chatbot on that. So till we meet tomorrow, stay cool, stay nice, enjoy yourself, stay healthy, drink a lot of water, and above all, stay healthy and stay fit. Thank you, everybody. See you same time tomorrow. Bye.
Bye. Thank you, Sadiq. Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Thank you, Mr. Sadiq. Bye.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. See you tomorrow. Bye.